Have you ever waited hours and hours for somebody to text or reply you? And the moment that person texts you or reply you, you feel like your heart feels like they did something amazing, even if it's just a text of saying, "Hey." As soon as you see that message from them, you literally forget how ignored you felt the whole day, how anxious you were because of that, because just getting something from them, it feels like you get everything. It is really not love, okay? It is a lack of love that you are supposed to give it to yourself, and you haven't learned to give it to yourself. You know what? I read this quote once. I don't know where I read it, and I really, really love. I am in love with this quote. It says that the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone of every other relationship you have with others. I don't know who wrote this, but that person is a genius. Okay, what does it mean? What does it really mean? It means that if you don't love you, you're gonna keep on trying to find somebody who will, at the expense of you breaking yourself, or even if it hurts you a lot. It's okay. I am not blaming that man. I am not blaming any of the men over here, okay? Do not come to me. And I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, that man is shit. That man is this because of him. I'm feeling this and that. I am not gonna do that. I am not gonna blame any of the men out there in the world, okay? I am just upset with you. Yes, you who is watching this video, okay? Why do you think it's happening? Why? It all happens because of you. Let me just explain you with something we all go through, okay? When you do not love yourself, and during that time, if you meet someone, okay, at first you feel like you're living a dream, like that, you know. They give you just as much to get you to make you feel seen. They'll give you love, and they'll show you respect. They'll give you all the attention. They'll give you compliment. They'll call you. They'll be consistent, okay, consistent with everything that they're doing, like everything. They give you so much attention that you feel like you're glowing and you're in love, okay. Then something shift. He is not like he used to be before. He is not consistent with the effort that he used to put. He takes hours and hours or even days to text you. He makes stinky jokes and you laugh it off, and now you're the person who always reach out. Before, he was the one who keeps on reaching out to you, but the painful part is, you know, it something is off, you know, you don't like that thing, but convince yourself you convince yourself that maybe he's busy, or at least he's here, he's not leaving, like, and you choose to stay. Why? Because deep down you believe you're not worthy of love, you believe you're not worthy of respect, you believe you're not worthy of choosing without any condition. Why? Because deep down you believe that you're not worthy of consistency, you believe you're not worthy of any clarity, you believe you're not worthy of any love and self-respect without any pain. That's your subconscious belief that you have, like, you're not perfect either, and you're not supposed to get all these things. You know what, honey? It is not love, it is just fear that you have, and you need to really, really figure out whatever fear that you have, and whatever beliefs that you have. You really, really need to change that. That's what happened. You feel you don't deserve more, and as a result, you accept less, the bare minimum. You accept that as like a princess treatment. You started feeling that breadcrumbs as a meal, you know, when somebody's starving of attention and love, and they suddenly get a slightest love, you know, you feel like you got a feast. You might call it love, but honey, it's not love. In reality, it is showing that how you are treating yourself, okay. If you're starving of attention, and you cannot wait somebody to text you back, or you just want to be the one who, you know, calls and texts and then reach out to that person, it is showing that you need love. And why are you not giving that love to yourself instead? Okay, you need to show yourself love, fill your own cup, so then you can fill others cup as well. And if your cup is lag, you don't have anything in your cup, when somebody puts a little, you know, a little of water, or like a tea, you'll feel like, oh my god, somebody's putting so much effort, somebody's giving me so much. No, honey, this is not, this is just a bare minimum. I don't even count it as a bare minimum, okay? There are people out there who is getting more than what they deserve. They're getting they're getting full day attention. They text them all the time. They ask their, they ask everything. There are people who's getting more than what they deserve, okay? There are people who, there are men out there who literally, shows them love of how grateful they are to have you in their life. There are men out there who gives them everything. There are men out there who sends them random gifts and flowers, who, gives all the attention whenever they need, and then who drops everything just to make their women happy, just to make their girlfriends happy, and just to see them happy, okay? There are men out there who is willing to do such things. Then why would you settle for less just because you are not treating yourself nicely? You're not treating yourself, the way you're supposed to treat, just because you don't love yourself that much. Obviously, you feel like when you get that little love from somebody, you feel like it's, oh my god, I've got all the whole buffet. It's not like that, okay? You are somebody's dream girl, okay? You're somebody's dream woman. Do not settle for anything less. And I would say, I'm not blaming any of the men that you dated. You might blame like, oh, this man is shit, he didn't give any time, or this man did this to me and that to me. Honey, let's figure out why they did to you like that, okay? If they find it so easy, if they find it so easy for them to not give you time, it's because you simply showed them that you're always available. You were overcompensating them. You were being more available, and then you were giving more than what you're supposed to give to them. You're being so much more patient. That is why they feel they are not giving you the thing that they're supposed to give, and they keep on giving you less and less, okay? So first of all I need you to do is figure out why that happens, why that happened. If a person is not texting you back and calling you back, what's the thing that you were doing? What's the thing that you're craving for? Why don't you give that attention to yourself? Do you even give attention to yourself? Do you even take out time for yourself? Answer me. Do you even take out time for yourself? When you do not freaking take time out for yourself, why do you think somebody else son is gonna take out time for you? Why? When you do not put an effort to take care of yourself and put an effort to love yourself, why do you think people is gonna love you? Why do you think that people is gonna love you when you do not love yourself? When you keep on criticizing yourself, why do you think people is gonna compliment you? Why do you think people is gonna show you some love about you? They can pity you, then they can show you some kind of pity. I'm like, oh god, I feel so bad for you. They can do that. Even I can do that for you. What's the point? Why are you looking for that love? Why are you looking for the attention? Why are you looking for what? First of all, why are you looking for someone else to fill your own cup when you cannot fill your own cup? Why? When you are fulfilled by yourself, when you fill your own cup, then when somebody bare minimum come, you will instantly back off, because you know that's a bare minimum and you already give it to yourself, so you're not gonna take that bare minimum anymore. You see? If you put effort on your looks, if you put effort on your body, if you put effort for yourself, if you take out time for yourself, if you show love to yourself, if you just think it is as a business. Loving yourself is a business, okay? You need to take care of it each and every day. You need to take time out for yourself, okay? It's literally a business, because when you love yourself, and when you switch your attention to yourself, when you provide all the things that you are craving for, that the thing that you want to be like, oh, you want to text to people up, and then you want to show like, oh, I need love, I give you so much love, give me back that love, the thing that you do, okay? When you stop that and you focus on yourself, and you start doing all the things that you are supposed to do to give that love to yourself, watch how the world is quickly shift. Watch that, okay? Just watch that. It's gonna shift, okay? You'll see people, showing up, who really loves you, who really want to give everything to you, because just because you choose yourself over anything else, you choose to love yourself, you choose to give time to yourself, you choose your happiness over anything, so people is gonna choose you as well. When you not choose yourself and you're staying up late waiting for that one text and one call for that person, and you sabotage your sleep, you sabotage your time for that person, you do not expect people to give you that. Focus on your own self. And when you start, thinking about like, okay, why am I craving these things, and how can I give it to myself, okay, and how can I make myself feel love more, how can I be more gentle, how can I, have more high self-worth, how can I set my standards, how can I say no when I don't like it, how can I, you know how can I, be a, say that, make more time for myself, how can I set up a boundary. That's how you love yourself. That's how you're gonna show the people how to treat you, because when you treat yourself in a right way, people will know how to treat you in a right way. When you treat yourself in a shitty way, people is gonna treat you the same shitty way. Okay, everybody is learning and evolving, right? You need to learn from people's mistakes as well, be wise and clever, and you need to learn from your own mistakes as well, and not repeat it again and again. Okay, that's meant to teach you a lesson, and take it in a very good way and a positive way. And I would always say, like, please, please, please fill your own cup before trying to fill others. Don't be too available, don't be too compensate, patient, and just being so understanding and nurturing, because guys don't like things that they get easily, they like things to chase. Okay, so don't be available too much. And before you date, please make sure that you know yourself very much, and then you start, you have already filled your own cup, you love yourself already so much that you're gonna take the bare minimum, all these things, and if you really really want to know how to set up a good relationship with yourself, comment down below, I'll make a video about it. Well done. Keep loving yourself, show time, take out time for yourself, do self-care, do whatever, but please keep loving yourself.